For her grandmother, I'm sure that you're very proud of all that she has accomplished and the remarkable contributions to the city. And we look forward to your remarks a little later. It has been a great 50 years of the Ring Neighborhood Library, thanks to a great staff and the customers we serve. The Ring Library was the library of our mayors, you've heard, and for our council member. This past year, the team here at the Ring Library has offered more than 400 programs for all ages, including toddlers, children, teens, and adults, and with over 3,000 people in attendance. The programs have embraced in the overall service priorities of the Houston Public Library, those of literacy advancement, school support, workforce development, technology and training, and community engagement. Over the 50 years, we've made a few improvements, as you've heard, to this library, but it has changed just a little bit. It's still round. But the purpose of this library in all Houston Public Library locations continues to be the same, and that is that we're here to link people to the worlds of knowledge that help them enhance their lives. I'm sure Mrs. Ring would be happy to know that as a library system, we are continuing her tradition of being forward-thinking and progressive. The mission of the Houston Public Library is we link people to the world. And we are linking people to their worlds of knowledge, not only through the pages of a book, but through a plethora of virtual and electronic resources, and through wide-ranging programs and engagement. In addition, at Ring and throughout the system, we are helping people bridge the digital divide by providing free computer use and connection to the internet. One library customer described today's library this way: "My library has computers with internet access plus free Wi-Fi. So they've given us pipes to the largest reference system in the world. They have media in paper and DVD and audio CD form, as well as links to all kinds of electronic documents and repositories." And so, the 50 years that we've been here, we have been successful here at the Ring Library because of the kinds of people that work in this facility. And to give an example of that, how many former staff members are here? Would you let people see? They had to come and celebrate. We're over here talking about where their desk used to be and who used to be here and all of that. So you can see that once you work somewhere and then there's such a celebration, you want to come back and join the celebration. But I'd also like to acknowledge the current team here at Ring, and manager Tony Goodwin. Miss Tony. Kathy Carmichael, Chris Arrowwood, Annie Peno, Katie Thomas, Jackson, Pete Vargas, Michael Pina, and Mary Jahar Harry. All right. I also want to acknowledge and thank some executive team who's here, and my executive staff: Roosevelt Weeks, Michelle Gorham, John Middleton. Anybody? But there are several others. I'll just call some of the names that are here: Larry Payne, Jennifer Swartz, Sue Kaufman, Alan Westrick, Mary Wagner, Liz Sargent. Would you give my team a round of applause? I get to stand up here, but if it wasn't for the team that I had, we wouldn't be as successful. I'm awed to think of the changes that the next 50 years will bring to Ring and to our library system. There'll be a lot of changes in the technology. There'll be a lot of changes in the way maybe we'll all be just I don't know. I don't know. We're changing so fast. I'd also like to acknowledge that Jan Johnson is here. Jan is president of the Friends of the Houston Public Library. Jan. But in the next 50 years, we'll know one thing will be true, and that is that we'll be here to serve the community. It's now my pleasure to introduce you again to Kathy Carmichael.